An update this afternoon, an arrest has been made in connection to a North Charleston bank robbery that happened earlier this week. 36-year-old Brandon Cahill of Illinois is charged with entering a financial institution with the intent to steal. North Charleston police say he was arrested last night near a Rivers Avenue church just down the street from the South Carolina State Credit Union he's accused of robbing. Detectives say he'd shaved his beard in an attempt to change his appearance after the agency asked for the community's help in identifying him. They reportedly carried out a search warrant at his tent in the woods behind a church and found evidence that connected him to the robbery.